All right, Grand Rising. It's Shay Seeking again, or Shalonda, and we're going to be, you know, just taking a little break, but not from what we were doing earlier because I was just, listen, I don't know. I'm just, it's the time for, and I just been listening, okay? I just been listening. And, I just see like this whole like energy of like passive aggressive kind of, like everything has layers, right? So again, if we have this thing up here about targeted individuals, right? Now, we're just saying in general, because it made me think about if there was a Messiah or a messenger, which is what we're seeing here. We can say one definition for it is an unexpected deliverer. So again, people are looking to see someone with this robe on and this cane and, that looks like the image or the perception that we've been given, right? But they said that there's going to be many antichrists. So, and so it started making me think about this, like, some type of stalking. So, is stalking or surveillance, you know what I'm saying? For your protection or to, again, vilify, right? If two or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, okay, in the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him by the Constitution or, well, it does say him, okay, of the United States. Okay, so we don't even want to talk about the fine and everything. It just made me think, hold on. Okay, because we were in Psalms too. Again, we're gonna finish that. I have my child, my Dean baby with me right now. So, I'll get back to that later. But as of right now, this just provoked just thought, and I just said, now, if there was a messenger, could someone tie that messenger to being a threat? Even a virus. Do you see what I'm saying? We've already done videos about these things. If you want to go back and look on the channel, breaking down viruses. And again, how could they be misinterpreted or interpreted in these days? But it made me think, right? And so again, like, could you imagine if there was someone that was coming to deliver a message, and this may be an unexpected person. So again, it may be, the person may be male, female, whatever, both, expected or unexpected by some, right? Now, if someone knows that, wait a minute, I was looking at this part right here, 10 years or both, and death results in an act. Okay, so anyways, okay, let's stop. So I was just thinking, if there was some type of energy, right, in a form of consciousness. Now I said deliverer, not deliverers, but it says the synonym for it is Messiah, okay, in WordNet. I'm looking at it on another phone, okay. So I was just thinking, like, okay, so if he was turned away by his own people, or she, right, the energy, that soul, okay, possibly not even turned away though, right? Because these people had already assaulted, spoke bad, tried to call, this individual a liar. I just sometimes think we can't see like the clear picture. And so then I thought about it on a different level. What would the church call this person like a heretic, or would the church have something like, like from the religious aspect, right? And then I thought about it like, okay, what would the medical industry have to say about this individual? Would there be something like mandated in order for this person to be stopped if they don't want this person spreading the good news or news at all? Then I had to think about like the school or whatever, and a mask. It took me somewhere else. And it's just like, some of the people are little children. I look at little children, again, if we just want to look at a dual nature of it, okay, or we're talking from the spiritual realm. To mask someone is to put something over their mouth so that they can't speak. Right? Well, we know that the nothing has very little to do with children. So are we talking about those that are in their youth when it comes to their development or their ascension or, again, their journey? Right? I could even imagine the family of a person like that, selling them out, like maybe even, you know, trying to find out little things or giving information. You know how like it used to be in the tabloids when those was a thing, you know, and they say somebody took something from somebody or whatever, and then, not bribe them, but blackmail them. You know what I'm saying? Something like this for information or keys to your home or, addresses or anything, IP addresses, you know, because again, the Christ is just somebody that's anointed, right? Okay. And this also has to do with rubbing. There's a lot of stuff we've been looking at that have to do with this rubbing. Because I feel like it's talking about like rubbing something or waxing something off or blotting something out. In the primitive church, it was a title used with a definite article, but from an early period, it was used without it and regarded as part of a proper name for a Yeshua, okay, or Jesus or figure. Again, we're looking at the energy. We're not even really focused on the names because, again, once you start looking into this stuff, you'll see it's just, okay. And we're not even talking about then. We're talking about what's going on right now, okay? And you have some people that are into things. Some people, believe in that religious aspect of a Jesus, right? Some of us say that there's something of a messenger or somebody, a deliverer, right? We know that they've come in the past, right? Some have been given to you and some rose up out of the ashes on their own, right? Okay. So, I mean, looking at it in that light, because I know some people don't believe in the Bible or they don't believe in like a figure at all, So again, even with those people, well, then you would say leaders, then they might believe in leaders. And then some people may believe in themselves because they harness a certain energy, right? Okay. But all in all, we can look at it as like a black sheep or an island type of individual or that type of dry land that doesn't want to be tampered with. It doesn't want to intercourse with anyone, right? We've done videos on sexual intercourse and what it can really mean in the biblical text, right? So again, right? And this says him. So it just made me even think about women. Like in that instance, what does that do? If the earth hadn't had anyone reigning on it yet, which is, in my eyes, we're talking about ruling. All right. So again, it says, as a proper name of, they say Jesus, right? And there's many people that say they don't believe in these figures, but they're actually playing or maybe unknowingly playing or, again, maneuvering into those positions. There are some of us that are dealing with the natural way of law, and there's some that dabble in the law of, well, I won't even say the land. Man's law. I'm just separating it like that because that's what the Bible does, right? I'm not saying that that's what, I'm just, again, people are going to come and discern and think what they want to think anyway. So again, it says until 17, but not regularly capitalized until 17th century. All right. Let's see. As an oath or strong exclamation, surprise or dismay.